Imagine a foreign company starts selling steel in your country at half the price local producers charge. Sounds like a great deal, right? This is called dumping, one of the most controversial practices in international trade. Dumping happens when a company sells a product for less abroad than it does at home. Say a product costs $120 in the local market, but the same company sells it for just $60 in the export market. Why would a company do this? Sometimes it's about clearing excess inventory that won't sell at home. Sometimes it's about gaining market share fast, establishing a dominant presence abroad. And sometimes it's simply about cash generation, converting unsold products into instant capital. But the most aggressive strategy is predatory dumping, deliberately pricing local competitors out of existence. It works in 3 steps. Drop the price below what rivals can match, wait for those rivals to collapse, and once the competition is gone, hike prices back up. So, how do countries fight back? Through anti-dumping duties. Tariffs placed specifically on the dumped product, calculated to offset the unfairly low price. But before applying these duties, governments investigate. They compare the export price to the normal price in the exporter's home market. If the gap is big enough and it's hurting the local industry, regulators can step in. The World Trade Organization sets the global rules for how these investigations must work. Here's a real case. In the United States, local steel sold for $1,100 per ton. Chinese steel entered the market at just $520, more than 50% cheaper. This triggered anti-dumping tariffs of up to 100%, fueling trade tension between China and Western economies that continues today. But dumping isn't always black and white. Critics call this the shield strategy, arguing that anti-dumping duties are often used as a convenient political excuse to guard local markets from honest competition. Others point to true global efficiency. Some foreign producers simply have lower costs thanks to better infrastructure or supply chains, not unfair manipulation. Supporters, though, argue that without these protective barriers, domestic industries risk immediate liquidation. So, next time you hear about a country slapping tariffs on foreign steel, solar panels, or electric vehicles, there's a good chance dumping is part of the story. It's a reminder that global trade isn't just about who can produce the cheapest. It's about what counts as fair competition and who gets to decide. Thanks for watching, and if you want more trade concepts explained simply, make sure to subscribe here.